Yo, welcome back guys. In this video I'll be showing you how to install modded or tweaked applications on iPhone and Android without having to jailbreak or root your devices. So we'll be using this app called a Panda Helper. If you don't know what that is, it's basically an unofficial app store that lets us download all the modded and tweaked applications onto our devices without having to jailbreak or root our devices. So as you can see, we can simply go ahead and download modded apps onto our devices with a simple click. Now this application is paid, but I'm going to be showing you how you can get a modded version of this app itself. So you can simply go ahead and download all the modded applications from the Panda Helper VIP completely for free. So without further ado, let's get right on with the video. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the Panda Helper plus from my devices so I can exactly show you how to install this modded version of the app. So guys, without further ado, let's get right on with the video. So guys, before we can go ahead and download Panda Helper VIP++ on our iOS or Android based devices so we can install tweaked and modded apps on iPhone and Android, the first thing we have to do is make sure our devices are ready for that. What I mean by that is simply making sure we don't have an already existing version of the Panda Helper already installed on our device. In case you have any modded or the original version of Panda Helper already installed on your device, just simply go ahead and make sure you uninstall it before we move on with the process. The reason this is important is just to be sure the ++ version that we are going to install now doesn't conflict with the older version already installed on your device. So once you've made sure of that, the next thing we're gonna do is make sure the background app refresh on our devices is set to the right option. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a setting on all iOS and Android based devices which lets us install modded and tweaked apps like the Panda Helper on our devices without having to jailbreak or root them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this on iOS first, and then we'll move on with the Android devices. So in case you're using any iPhone, iPod or iPad, just go ahead and open up your settings and scroll down until you see the general settings. Once you do, just go ahead and open up general settings. Once again, scroll down to the background app refresh and go ahead and open that up. Now make sure the background app refresh on your device is set to on. In case it's not, simply go ahead and click on that and make sure you set it to Wi-Fi and mobile data. Once that's done, our device is now ready for the Panda Helper. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this thing on any Android device. So in case you're using any Android device, simply go ahead and open up your settings and scroll down to the battery options. Once you see it, just go ahead and open that up, and once again scroll down until you see the high performance mode. Now go ahead and make sure the high performance mode is enabled. This is going to force enable the background app refresh on our devices, and that is exactly what we want. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and move back to the iOS device because rest of the process is identical on both of these devices, and you can follow exactly what I do on the iOS device on your Android devices as well. So once we have made sure we don't have an already existing version of the Panda Helper on our device, and secondly making sure we have the background app refresh on our device enabled, the third thing we're going to do is simply go ahead and open up Safari or Chrome and navigate to the site called itweak.vip. Now make sure you get it right, it's itweak.vip. Once you're on the site, it's gonna look something like this. Simply go ahead, click on the search bar and search for Panda Helper. Now as you can see, we have the Panda Helper app right here. Simply go ahead and tap on that and click on Start Injection. This is going to start compiling all the injection files for the Panda Helper on our device. So just give it a couple of seconds to prepare this, and this should be ready. Just as soon as that's done, it's going to take us to this injection page which contains all the injection files that we have to add onto our devices in order to get the Panda Helper VIP++ app. So all we have to do is inject the required files on our device and follow the given instructions to unpack them. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first one, click on Inject. It's going to open up in the App Store. Simply go ahead and download the injection file and wait for it to download. once the injection file has downloaded, simply go ahead and open that up for 30 seconds. Now make sure you open the injection file for a minimum of 30 seconds just to be sure it has plenty of time to unpack on our device. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play around this injection file for 30 seconds now. And that's going to be 30 seconds. Now let's go ahead and head back to the injection page and do the same with the last injection file. Inject it onto the device. And open this one up for 30 seconds as well. And that's going to be 30 seconds. Now let's go ahead and head back to the injection page to confirm if the injection for the Panda Helper app was successful. Now as you can see, it says the injection was successful. Files have been injected. Please restart the device. So once you see this, it means the Panda Helper Plus has been added onto our devices, and all we have to do now is restart our device. So simply go ahead and restart your iPhone or Android devices. And turn the device back on. And just like that, we have the Panda Helper VIP installed on our device. And guys, that is how simple it is. If you have any questions regarding the whole process, simply go ahead and leave them down in the comments and I'll look into it. And with that guys, this is going to be the end of this video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to keep updated with all the iOS news. And with that guys, I'll see you in the next one.